Abortion is one of those topics that can break up a family gathering and get people passionate about what they're talking about. Regardless if someone is pro-life or pro-choice, abortion must be addressed, since it is a serious topic in regards to a woman's life and body. If you're not talking about it, people such as Amy Coney Barrett are discussing abortion in Supreme Court, and animals are having natural abortions every day. Every single woman, whether they want, need, appreciate, or hate abortion, is affected by abortion. I say this confidently because when it comes to being pregnant, there are thousands of factors to consider for the health of the woman and offspring. Rather than slandering a woman for her beliefs and choice, support and understanding are needed. As a Supreme Court Justice, Amy Coney Barrett has the power to influence laws regarding abortion. Unfortunately, she has shown a clear bias against abortion, which has led to the reversal of Roe v. Wade and restricted a woman's access to safe and legal abortion. However, it is important to understand that abortion should be legal and readily available to women who need it. Amy Coney Barrett's stance on abortion does not include the consideration for women's bodies, choices, and the offspring that are potentially being aborted. In 2006, Barrett signed a letter that stated, "It's time to put an end to the barbaric legacy of Roe v. Wade and restore laws that protect the lives of unborn children." A quote from an article coming from CNN in 2020. She has also been a member of anti-abortion groups and has spoken at events that oppose abortion. This also comes from the same article from CNN. Abortion is a healthy and natural operation for the mother and offspring. In nature, abortions are a common occurrence. For example, to make up for the overcompensation to reproduce offspring due to predators, crows have abortions that are done in numerous ways, such as eating their offspring, reabsorbing the offspring, and inducing abortions, just to name a few. This information comes from Crow's Path, 2022. This is relevant to reestablish the fact that abortions are natural and should be an option if needed. Whatever the reason may be for abortion, it should be respected for the sake of the mother, father, and offspring. Abortions are hard as it is to go through. It is often not an easy decision and is never anyone else's business or choice. When the Supreme Court makes its decision on such an important topic, it is vital for personal beliefs to be put aside. Barrett's personal beliefs should not influence her decision as a judge. As a member of the Supreme Court, Barrett's job is to interpret the law, not impose her personal beliefs on others. The Supreme Court has repeatedly affirmed the right to abortion, and it is not within Barrett's power to overturn that decision. As a woman, it is hard for me to understand why she would want her sisters to struggle with abortion. Some women die because the fetus inside of them dies before birth. If the fetus is not removed, it is seriously life-threatening to the mother. And without abortion, it's inevitable that she'll die. Rape, incest, and the failure of protection and birth control during sex are all possible reasons a woman needs an abortion. There are many reasons why women should have the choice to an abortion outside of the reason abortion may be required. Abortion should be legal and readily available because women have the right to make decisions regarding their own bodies. As Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg once said, "The decision whether or not to bear a child is central to a woman's life." to her well-being and dignity. When the government controls that decision for her, she is being treated as less than a fully adult human responsible for her own choices. This comes from Planned Parenthood versus Casey, 1992. Women are constantly told what to do with their bodies through media, society, and the world. Women are scrutinized for their appearance, voice, hair, skin, nails, clothes, everything. Roe v. Wade finally gave women that choice and freedom to make decisions regarding their bodies for themselves, regardless of what anyone else says. Furthermore, banning abortion does not stop women from getting abortions. Women who are desperate to end their pregnancy will resort to dangerous and illegal methods that will put their lives at risk. According to the World Health Organization, unsafe abortions cause about 8% of all maternal deaths worldwide. Again, this means that by banning abortion, we are essentially putting women's lives at risk instead of the fetus being safely aborted through a clean and professional procedure. Which brings me to my next point. Access to safe and legal abortion services is crucial for women's health and well-being. Abortion is a medical procedure. Like any medical procedure, it should be performed by trained professionals in a safe and regulated environment. By providing women with access to safe and legal abortion services, we can ensure that they receive the care they need without risking their health and well-being. Lastly, the argument that abortion is immoral. This subjective argument should not be used to limit a woman's right to choose. What is moral for one person may not be moral for another. As Justice Harry Blackmun once wrote, the right to personal privacy includes the abortion decision, but that right is not unqualified and must be considered against important state interests in regulation. This comes from Roe v. Wade, 1973. Unfortunately, the other side of this argument is that women have to go against their morals to get abortions, whether it is to save her life because her child sadly passed away before they were born, or in the dreadful case that a woman got raped. Many aspects of this go into the debate. An open mind and sympathetic heart are required in order to understand this deep topic. This is why when Amy Coney Barrett makes any decision for anything, she must put herself aside and see the conflict at hand from every angle to fully understand it, especially regarding the topic of abortions. In conclusion, the stance of Amy Coney Barrett on abortion should not influence her decision as a judge. Abortion should be legal and readily available to women who need it because a woman has the right to make decisions regarding her own body. Banning abortion does not stop women from seeking abortions and puts their lives at risk. Access to safe and legal abortion services is crucial for women's health and well-being, and the argument that abortion is immoral is subjective and should not be used to limit a woman's right to choose. As a society, we should focus on providing women with access to comprehensive sex education, contraception, and safe and legal abortion services to ensure that they receive the care needed without risking their health and well-being. This is Elizabeth Lowe on abortion. Thank you.